All right. So, as marketers, the product that we create is our main way of providing value to the customer. Once we create that product, we have to decide how should we distribute it and where should we make it available? Because if we can't make it available to the customer, they can't capture any value from the product. So, one of the questions we have to answer in designing our channels of distribution or our channel system is, what is ideal market exposure? Well, let's start with a definition of that. And that is the level of product availability that balances the costs of inventory and storage with customer convenience. So the key to that ideal market exposure is finding a balance. If we want to make product available to customers, one way to do that is to put it on every shelf everywhere we can. Well, that increases customer convenience because they can get the product wherever they go. The downside there, though, is we have to invest an awful lot of money in inventory, and we have to find a way to store that inventory. It takes up space when it's sitting on a shelf. So that costs money to somebody in our channel system. So there's the two opposing forces, if you will. We want to make product available and convenient for customers to purchase, but we don't want to have too much money tied up in the inventory and storage that comes along with having a lot of product out there. So there are different levels of market exposure that we can aim for. The first level is intensive distribution. And this is kind of like what I explained a minute ago, where we put product all over the place and make it available to as many people as possible. Think about products like Coca-Cola. That product is available in so many places because we want to have an ultimate level of convenience if we're marketing Coca-Cola. The next level of market exposure is what's called selective distribution. As the name implies, here we're going to have product in selective outlets. In other words, fewer outlets, fewer places where customers can buy our product. But the upside, of course, is that we have lower inventory costs and less storage costs that we have to cover. The next level of market exposure is exclusive distribution. Here's where we're going to have the fewest outlets that our product can be purchased in. And this is, as the name implies, a way of creating kind of an exclusive air around our product. This is less customer convenience, but at the same time, relatively lower costs for inventory and storage. So what is ideal level of market exposure? That really depends on the product. Convenience products need to be available. Luxury items don't necessarily need to be as available because people will go out of their way to get them. So for us to figure out what works best for our product is a challenge. But when we figure that out, that'll allow us to create what's called ideal market exposure.